قل هذه سبيلي أدعو إلى الله على بصيرة أنا ومن اتبعني وسبحان الله وما أنا من المشركين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا مولانا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. One of the audience in Baseerah has sent an important question. And the question says, is it permissible for a convert, for a new Muslim, to receive gifts from their non-Muslim family when their income is not halal? Okay, and I think it's important that we reword this question, and we answer it in a broader way. Is it permissible for a Muslim, whether they are a revert or not, whether they are born into Islam or not? We all take the same rulings. Is it permissible for a Muslim to receive gifts from someone whose income is not halal, whether they are Muslim or not? Whether they are Muslim or not. Because according to the majority of scholars, the Shafi'i, the Hanbali, and the Maliki school of thought, non-Muslims have the same rulings as us. The rulings that we are ordered to abide by, they are also ordered to abide by just as us. So if something is haram for us, it's haram for them. So is it halal to receive gifts from someone whose income is haram, is unlawful? Someone who deals with riba, someone who takes money that is unlawful, someone who steals from people. They're all the same. They're all haram sources of income. The scholars of Islam have looked into this in detail. And there's two ways to answer this question. The first answer is regarding al-fiqh, or regarding what the scholars of jurisprudence would say. What is halal and haram? To define what is halal from what is haram. And the second way to answer this question is to talk about the moral side. Talk about the side of this question that affects your soul and your spirituality. So regarding what is halal and haram, the majority of scholars mention that if someone's income is haram, then you need to look into the percent of haram that they own. So if someone has income that is 50% halal and 50% haram, for example, they own a farm and they trade in crops and they sell fruit and vegetables, that's 50% of their income. The other 50% of their income is gambling and riba and other stuff. Is it halal to take from this person? If the person's income is 100% haram, then the majority of scholars mention clearly that it's haram to take from this person. If a person only has haram money, and you're sure that the gift you are getting from them comes from a haram source, then it's not permissible for you to take that gift. It's not permissible to take haram gifts from someone whose income is 100% haram. But if it's not 100% haram, the scholars say it's not haram to take a gift from that person as long as you're not sure that the gift is from haram money, then it's not haram. But taking money from someone who has haram income, or who has the majority of their income being haram, is something you should stay away from. It is something disliked. It is something that inshallah ta'ala you will be rewarded if you stay away from. So it's not practical for us to say to everyone that anyone who has a percent of haram in their income, it's haram to take from them. It's haram to eat at their houses. That is not practical, because so many people around us have some percentage of haram in their income. But if someone's percent of haram is high, then it's better to stay away from them. If someone has a lot of haram income in their money, it's better to stay away from taking money or gifts from that person. And of course, if you are forced to take from that person, it's better to stay away from eating immediately from that person's money. But taking other things other than food is not as serious and as dangerous. Now, let's come to the spiritual side of this, okay? The more pure and halal the income that you have and the things that you receive and the things that you deal with in your daily life are, the more barakah and the more blessings you will have. So it's important for us, number one, to start to make sure that what we receive, the money that we get, is pure and 100% halal. After that, look into the people around you, and if someone is very righteous and is careful to only earn halal, then make sure that you accept that person's gift and you accept the invitation more than others. Make it a priority. And if someone has mixed income and has a lot of haram in their life, then try to stay away as much as you can. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam wa sallallahu wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.